Hello everyone and welcome to episode 2 of Road to Grandmaster. We left off episode 1 at 2 wins. Our rating is now 704. And we get our first 10 by 10 kilometer map. Which is cool to see because I've been waiting for one. They play a bit differently from 5 by 5s. So let's see what we can do here. Again, I'm going to do the same build order every single time. And the first factory, we'll do the same thing every single time as well. And this time there's a bit more map to expand to, so we'll see how exactly to handle that. I'm gonna send the first engineer to some safe mass extractors. Let's go over here as well. And this one, actually let's change this up a bit. Like that, and this guy can take over some of the work. And I think that's our first hydrocarbon we're building, so that's cool. Expand with this one as well, and build another hydrocarbon. And the tank can go ahead and defend. This time we are playing Aeon, and the main tank has only 155 HP, compared to the other factions ranging from 270 to 300, I believe. So, a very squishy tank, but it does have more range. It's just a little difficult to use. We have our expansions down, so the next few engineers will assist the ACU. And we're kind of starting to see the limitations of this build here. But I'm gonna stick through. I'm gonna stick with it. And this will be the default queue I'm gonna use for a while. Send the units over here. And then we'll make some more power. Installing 85, I'll add maybe 6. We're adding more factories. And let's keep expanding with the next few engineers because I'm installing enough at this point. So, no aggression yet from our opponent. Oh, never mind. I called it too soon. Yeah, our tank is made for long range, so we're gonna pull away from the units. Bring some reinforcements and keep pulling away. He kills our engineer, which is unfortunate, but we managed to kill off the light assault bots. We're gonna send some more engineers, finish the hydro, make a factory, make a radar. There we go. And the next factories we make can make the same queue. Give them a little spread, if you notice. Send them all in a different direction. It helps with automatically splitting units. So I think we can afford another factory. And on a map with 10 kilometer, you can be a little less preservative with the power generators that you build, because there's just a lot of mass extractors usually. So let's just draw a big line of power and keep the factories running. Let's try to poke and prod a little bit with our tanks. He built 3 light assault bots and killed only 1 engineer, so that's a good trade for us. We might be ahead. And mass is still filling up. Reminder to keep looking at this very frequently. I think our mass is filling up enough to justify 2 more factories. Gonna send the next one to the left now. And this factory, it really just serves to get some forward engineers. You can make units out of it, it's not too bad. But that's not its main purpose. Some tanks on the left. And some tanks on the right. So our opponent is fighting for the map control. And we're at the point where we are kind of low on mass, so I'm not going to try to force more factories out of what I have. Let's try to run from these mantis. And let's see what we can do on the right side. Let's try to expand towards the right side with these engineers. Like a radar, mass extractors, point defense, maybe an anti-air. Doesn't hurt to build them prematurely in expansions like this that are kind of contested and hard to defend. And again, our mass is filling up. So let's make another factory. Getting raided up here now, so let's send our tanks to deal with it. Immediately requeue the mass extractors with the engineers we just built. Kind of pay attention to what our tanks are doing, because our tanks are very weak. Like paper armor. So I'm gonna retreat now. Kind of hang around at the edge. Try to see what I can do on the bottom now. Okay. Should be retreating here, I think. He seems to be really persistent on attacking me there. And I have a lot of mass filling up all of a sudden, so let's drag a bunch of factories. We won the fight, let's move up a little. And he's attacking at the bottom. So let's retreat. Even though I might have more, it's on tanks, so always want to be careful. Yeah, he's giving us some good trades. He keeps sending in low amount of tanks to my bigger armies. Okay, that's some ACU projectiles, so we need to be careful. We can't really attack there at all. I'm gonna give the new factory some cues. Since we can't do anything over there, let's try to do something over on the other side. I still have more mass to work with. Normally, we should be upgrading stuff, but I'll start upgrading stuff later in the series. For now, I'm doing the absolute basics of collecting mass and spending mass without stalling or overflowing too much. Let's build another radar here. And another factory here, the same purpose as this one over here. Some forward engineers, make it easier to rebuild stuff. And I'm gonna retreat because he spotted my attack. And if you want to select multiple things, you can click one. hold down shift and click the next ones. So we can queue stuff in 3 factories at the same time. I'm going to send 2 to the left, 1 towards the middle right-ish area. Bring up some more tanks. I'm going to try to expand towards the outsides of the map. Let's build a radar on the left side. Maybe we can build these mass extractors as well. He doesn't have them at least. And it seems his ACU is backed off, because I only see 1 unit signature and it's in the middle. See if I can poke and prod a little on the right. Make some more engineers just in case. And I don't see anything that can stop me yet. Yeah, these mexes are undefended, so let's kill them. Okay, there's a first Tech 2 unit for our opponent, which will be troublesome to deal with if there's too many. Let's move in. On its own, it's not too strong. Let's try to expand here now. And he's running in single units in a file, so I'm going to try to make use of that and move in. Kill another Tech 2 unit. Let's split off a small army. Kill this stuff off. And we run into the ACU that is upgrading. It has quite a few tanks, so let's see if I can cancel it. He isn't canceling. Oh, he finished it. He's not moving. Did we get another kill? Concludes game number 3. And I'll fit another game in this episode, so see you in the next one. Alright, game number 4. In hindsight, I will admit I was using my Aurora a little too efficiently there, that game. And maybe I played a little too quickly, too much map awareness, basically. I'm gonna tone that down a bit. We get another 10-kilometer map. This one is Loki. And as always, I'm gonna do the same build. And I'm Aeon again. And honestly, if you're a low-level player, I would advise to just not use Aurora. They take a lot more micro to work well. Did I just say... okay, I don't remember what I said, but I would just recommend not to play Aeon. Aurora are too hard to use. You're just giving yourself more work to do by choosing to play Aeon. So I'm going to send the first engineer to expand down here. Get the mass extractors and the hydro. Next engineer will also leave the base. I'm gonna send it up here. And then on to this expansion over here. And this engineer I will send to this expansion. And I'll build a factory there once it's done. The first tank, I have to make a decision which engineer to defend. I'm going to choose to defend this one that's going towards the mountainous area. And the next engineer I'll assist the ACU. Help it build the power factory. We'll see what to do after. So same queue as always. Send it towards the top. This area is fine for now. This engineer doesn't need protection against tanks, so this is the only place that's left. And let's see, I can expand towards this corner still. And with this engineer, I'll drag a line of power. I don't really have a lot of mass to work with yet, so I'm not queuing up more factories. Let's just go ahead and try to expand more. Who knows what'll happen. Wait for some extractors to finish building, or the mass part to fill up a little bit. I'll send these guys to the expansion at the top. And let's build another factory now. Since the previous one went top, I'll send this one towards the middle. Right there. And put some more engineers on power after this. And then I'll lay low a bit more, because we are again low on mass. Let's manually send some tanks towards the middle. And kind of waiting to see first moment of contact with the opponent. I think after this factory, it's a good idea to make a radar here. And again, mass seems to be filling up. So let's make another factory to spend it. And I'll send this one in this general direction. So we have one like this, one towards the middle, one like this. And let's see if we can do something here in this corner expansion. Okay, not really much to comment on for the time being. Just grabbing my extractors, spending my mass. Mass is filling up so we can afford another. Okay, there is an air scout. So I'm afraid of a bomber. But hopefully the land queue will deal with any bombers we run into. So this expansion feels kind of safe. Gonna make a factory, a radar, a point defense, and anti-air. And we did get raided in the bottom here. Let's try to kill those units. And this factory, I'll make an engineer and then the unit mix on repeat. Kind of a dual purpose factory there. And mass is filled up quite a bit, so let's make another factory. And send some more to the bottom. Could do with another engineer to this corner. Let's build an anti-air turret in our base If I have an air factory, I wouldn't need to, but because I don't, just make that real quick. And some more power just in case, just a little bit. Let's try to collect all of our units in one spot and see if we can make a move down here perhaps. And same idea down here. Don't really have much information on our opponent. Gotta build a more forward radar. And this engineer can also build some defenses. Right, the units have come together. Let's try to push forward a little bit. There's a couple tanks down here. But yeah, like in previous video, we're not going to right click right here. We're not going to right click exactly where we want to attack, because you run the risk of just running all your units into an army that's bigger than yours or a point defense. So we're going to take it a few small steps at a time instead. I do hear a lot of shots going off down here. But that seems to be going fine for us. Let's focus back on this. I don't think there's any point defense or large army waiting for us. Oh, there is a point defense. So let's retreat. And take our artillery to kill that thing. And I have a bunch of mass filling up now, so can afford some more factories. And with spending mass comes spending power, so let's build some more of that as well. I'm gonna try to group up a bigger army, because this is probably defended. And let's try to finish off this expansion now that the point defense is dead. Let's make some engineers from here. Build radars, factories, anything we need to take this over. See if we can move through the middle. By the way, the civilians here are worth nothing if you try to reclaim them. It's the case on this map only, I think. But yeah, we still have a lot of mass, so let's keep spending it. And the only thing we know. Let's try to move in here now. See what happens. Okay, he reacts by also moving in. I don't think there is a point defense. No, there isn't. Let's just keep moving in. It helps us take control of this expansion. We have a factory building here. Let's make some engineers out of it. And at this point, our opponent has lost a lot of map control. I'm feeling pretty relaxed, except for the fact that I don't know what's going on in his base. Let's keep moving up, see what we can do. Okay, something's shooting us there. Oh, that's unlucky. He's building tech 2-point defense, but it's hitting the cliff. He has a transport. Some units inside of it. See where that drops. Okay, right inside our mexes. So let's go deal with that. We're gonna try to move around the point defense that he built over here. Even though it's hitting the cliff. Let's try to move around. Rebuild this mass extractor now. Take our units to maneuver over here. He has Tech 2, which is troublesome, especially for our paper-thin tanks. So let's wait a little bit. Bring this army over and then try to make something happen. Because even with all this map control, one eventually reaches its expiry date. Yeah, I can maybe afford one more factory. It's not even gonna help that much. Oh, some mantis escaped. Let's go deal with those. And let's try to take over here. Discontinuing the mass collection duties. And this point defense is kind of bringing the herd. I think I just need to make a move. So let's try our best. See if I can kill the ACU. Most likely not, so let's stop trying. Have to regroup again. Bring in more reinforcements along the bottom. And not sure what happened over here. I thought I had this. I did indeed. So start making some units here. See if we can retake it. Let's try another attack. We might get another kill here if he isn't careful. I don't want to surround him before right-clicking. Don't think that's going to work. Yep, that attack fell flat on its face. See if I can get a radar in front of his base. And let's see if I can kill this. Maybe he has rebuilt it. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, sorry about that. We are back. So it seems he didn't rebuild up here. And all I can really do is keep trying to attack at the bottom. It seems he didn't take these, he just killed them. Ah, there's some units here. He probably dropped them. So let's take off, repeat build, make some engineers. And I'm gonna retreat a little bit. Okay, it seems he has a wall of point defense now. I don't know how much my Aurora can do about this. Okay, well, as long as his point defense are missing, maybe something. Okay, frankly, I don't think I can kill him with my current set of limitations. And if that is true, I think I'll just speed up the rest of this game, because it might take a while before it actually ends. Alright, as we can see, I was unable to break through my opponent's defenses, and he eventually managed to beat me back into my main base. And there's a monk alert coming for me. Quite frankly, nothing I can do about it. So, good job to sqlWentBad, the first player to take a win off of me. Good job to him. And I think this game is a good point to release the no Tech 2 and no air restrictions, because one, I couldn't even see that he was going T2 without an air factory. Two, I cannot contest T2, T3, and especially not T4 with only T1, and he remarks the Tech 1 spam. So yeah, I think this is a good point to continue with tech upgrades and air factories, especially because it's kind of troll to only make Tech 1 land, and it's not really a relatable scenario for people watching this. It was just a simple restriction to place on myself, but I think this is a good indication that tech is important and air is important. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope this episode was educational and informative to you, and I'll see you in the next episode.